Hey YouTube, this is a video response to Paula Allen 2045. She wanted a funny story, and I thought about all the ones that I could think of, and me being a truck driver and this being a family channel and rated G, and that cut all those stories out because a lot of them were rated R and above or below, whichever you want to say. So I had to think of one that everybody could relate to. And I worked at a greenhouse one time. And there was a lot of Mexican people there, and I called them border boys. They were friends of mine. I speak pretty good Spanish. And they wanted a goat to eat. So I told them that I knew where a guy was that ran a little meat market, and he could go to the stockyard, get a goat for him, butcher it, and I could get it and bring it to them. Just bring it straight to the house. I'd do them a favor. So they'd give me the money, and I went out there, told the guy what I wanted, and he said, okay, give me a couple of days. He says, I'll go down there and get you a good goat, and I'll butcher it out. And he said, you want it cut up or left whole? And I says, them boys can cut it up themselves, so just leave it whole. I says, I'll take the whole carcass to him. He said, no problem. So the day that it was ready to be picked up, I had to work. So my wife and my sister-in-law went out to this place in the edge of the country, little town, and picked this goat up. And then they took it over to the Mexican's house and dropped it off, which, they appreciate. Thank you very much, and the whole bit. Well, that night we went fishing, and we were my wife was laughing, my sister-in-law was grossing out because she had this whole goat in the back of her van. She was going, ooh this, ooh that. And we just got done fishing, and I was sitting in the back seat. My sister-in-law was driving, and I told my sister-in-law, I says, hey, I said, what would you have done if that goat had got stood up in the back of your van and said, take me back? She let go of the steering wheel going down the road about 30 miles an hour, screamed because it grossed her out. And my wife had to grab the steering wheel. We almost wrecked. And she says, don't say that. And I said, all it would say was, take me back. And now, every time, for years after that, every time I got a chance, I'd walk up behind her and say, take me back. And she'd just shiver, for the point that, she would think about that goat being in the back of her van and saying that. And I haven't let her forget it, and every time I say it to her, she just screams. So that's one of the funny stories that I wanted to tell her and tell Paula about the one of the stories that we could tell. Hope this qualifies for your contest, Paula. God bless you. Take care.